At the core of social anxiety is feeling like you are not good enough, that you have to prove your worth, your value, what you can bring to the table in a social situation to other people because you're assuming that other people are at a higher level than you. You kind of put them on a pedestal. But the problem is that when we try to escape social anxiety, what we try to do is we try to find that value somewhere, right? We're trying to find that value through other people. And this is part of the problem with exposure therapy. While exposure therapy does work, the problem is that a lot of times through exposure therapy, you're still trying to calculate whether or not you've been accepted or not, right? So if you go and challenge yourself in a social setting and it goes well, you'll say, oh, look, I am pretty social. I'm pretty good at this. Okay, these people liked me. I'm a likable person. Therefore, I value. Therefore, I'm worthy, and so on and so forth. But then if you have a bad one, you start thinking the opposite. There's something wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Why did I act that way? Nobody likes me. I don't have any value. Okay, now the problem is we can't get value from other people. It doesn't work that way, not inner value. No matter or no amount, let's say, of people telling you you're good and great and wonderful and worthy is going to make you feel good, right? Because you've probably had experiences in your life where you've had a good social experience, someone laughs at your joke or whatever. But if you don't feel it internally, it's not really going to make much of a difference, right? It's only going to work until it doesn't work, until the next person doesn't like you. So what you have to do is you have to ask yourself, what's going on inside? Why is it that I can't respect myself? Why can't I give myself just basic respect and say that, regardless of what other people think about me, I'm still worthy. I still have value. Doesn't mean everybody's going to like me, but I don't need everybody to like me. I need myself to like myself. And then I just need to find people who like me, and I need to find people who I like. But I think the trap that we fall into when we're socially anxious is obviously we're trying to get approval from other people. And so you really have to be careful when you do exposure therapy, because if you're just trying to get approval from other people, that's not going to cure your social anxiety. You need to figure out, why is it that you can't respect yourself enough to put your opinion of yourself above other people's, or at least at the same level, right? That is the only way you can cut through all the anxiety. Because that way, if you go somewhere and things don't go that well, you're not going to go home and start dwelling and thinking about what an awful person you are or how awkward and weird you are. You go home and say, I guess that person didn't like me. Oh, well, I'll find someone at the next place I go. That's the mentality you need to have. But in order to have that, you have to give yourself basic respect. So start there first. Try to figure out, why do I not respect myself? Why do I not give myself benefit of the doubt? Why don't I like myself? Why do I doubt everything that I do? And so every time you notice you're trying to get that approval from other people, you got to take a pause and say, I'm not going to get confidence that way. That's not how confidence goes about. I need to find it within, and I need to ask myself, what's going on here? Why can't I appreciate what I have to bring to the table, even if everybody doesn't like it? Because at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live with myself. So the only person who really has to like me is me. So start there. And then you don't have to worry about what other people think.